What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. Check out the entire show. Hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. We move on, Maxwell Smart, 7 p.m. Eastern. We head to the SWAC, baby. Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions. 3-17 on the year, 2-9 in conference. Versus Prairie View A&M Panthers, 8-4, undefeated, 7-0 in conference. We're at William Nix Building in Prairie View, Texas. Let's see what we are getting here. Prairie View, 16.5 point favorites. This total opened up at 136.5. It's down to 135. The Golden Lions from Arkansas Pine Bluff have lost 9 straight. They almost snapped that losing streak in the last 2 games. They lost 73-71 at home for Southern last out as 7-point dogs. The game before that, they lost by just 1 point, 56-55 to Alabama A&M. They're led in scoring by Sean Doss Jr., averaged 17 points per game. The only other player averaging double digits is Joshua Johnson at 10.1 points per game. They have real trouble scoring. They average 61.3 points per game. They get only 9.4 assists per game. They hit 37% from the field, 30.1% from three, and 74% from the foul line. So they do hit buckets when everybody's standing still. Prairie View has won all 7 conference games, coming off just squeaking by Texas Southern on the road Sunday, 77-75. They're a deep squad. 5 players scored in double digits in the win over Texas Southern. They're strong offensively, led by Cam Mack, 14.2 points, 8.2 assists. They hit 45.5% from the field, 32.7% from three, and 68.3% from the foul line. SWAC action, Max, Arkansas Pine Bluff, Prairie View A&M. Let's roll.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to not take Prairie View in this game, but I'm going to be looking at Prairie View in the first half, Jim. You're going to have to hunt for me a line. I think that this line's gotten a little out of my range when it comes to the full game, but it's pretty hard to not take Prairie View in this spot full game as well. The fact is they're one of the best ball hawking teams in the nation. They force 20 turnovers a game. They have a 1.6 assist to turnover ratio. You know, I have them having a first half advantage of almost 10 to 15 points. So there's a lot of value there. And they still have up to 8 points of value on a second half spread. So if I see a line at 7.5 or lower, I'm going to probably take them on a second half line as well. They're hitting a lot of close proximity shots, a lot of drives, a lot of buckets off offensive rebounds, a lot of second chance scoring, and a lot of scoring in the paint. That's hard to deal with. And when you can stop that, you also have to be worried that this team is definitely an effective three-point shooting team. When you look at guys like Jeremiah Gambrell, when you look at Darrell Roberts, Jawan Daniels, all these guys can pop and drop. And I'm telling you, these guys, they're going to eat. It's just a matter of what Arkansas Pine Bluff's going to be able to contribute on their side. Obviously, they do have 2 quality scorers in Sean Doss and Jashwan Johnson. But listen, with Jashwan Johnson, he's 5'9". I'm not trying to knock on short guys, but this is a guy that if you can close out on it, you can block his shot. It's just a matter of, are you quick enough to stay with him? And without having a guy like Demary Parrison, you're really reliant on Dwayne Cox and a guy like Cam Mack. Cam Mack's going to play a very important role. He's got to get going in this game. He's got to help this Prairie View team race out to a double-digit lead, establish that Arkansas Pine Bluff is dead in the water early, and press, trap, and run. Press, trap, run. Press, trap, run. That's what you got to do. And Prairie View does that better than most teams. And they do it putting together JUCO players, first-year players. And this was supposed to be a down year for Prairie View. So I think that free throw line is their friend. This is a very capable free throw shooting team. They just need to get there more. And with their propensity to go to the rim, I definitely think they're going to be able to put points up. If they can turn Arkansas Pine Bluff over and box out better on the defensive side and make them earn their shots at the free throw line instead of from the perimeter. I think that the issues that Prairie View has in most games, which is just size, rim protection, and fucking defensive rebounding, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think that I would take Prairie View up to 10 points on the first half. So we'll wait for a line in the morning, but I think that Prairie View is going to start strong and hopefully make me a winner.
Up to 10 points, but I'm expecting we can find better than that when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, because Jim, this first line, the first time these guys played, it was a 9.5 point spread. And they didn't win by more than 20. They won by, I think, like 17 or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember the exact number, but it's under 20. And now we're talking about a line that's 7.5 points more, 7 points more. Yeah, that's a no-go. So even though they've been ATS gems, they've cashed for you at home, in the day, night, conference, 6 straight favorite winners. They just beat Texas Southern. Yeah, it's a bad spot full game in my opinion.
There you have it. SWAC Shin Max backing Prairie View A&M first half with a limit of 10.